Crayon Technologies. Recent advances in tissue clearing methods have improved our understanding of the organization of intact tissues. If the tissue does not express fluorescent proteins before clearing, it should be stained with antibodies to be visualized. Immunostaining of thick tissues using antibody, however, still depends mostly on diffusion, which has long been limited to thin samples because antibodies are large in size, thus takes several weeks to diffuse a few millimeters into tissues. Here, we introduce a new immunostaining device called C-Stain, based on our unique patent-pending innovative technology called Focused Electric Field Technology. The C-Stain not only allows the antibody to penetrate deep inside tissues rapidly, but also forces it to pass through high-resistance center areas to induce uniform staining throughout the tissues. C-Stain can be applied in non-cleared tissues as well as pre-cleared tissues. For pre-cleared tissues, C-Stain completely and uniformly stains tissues up to several millimeters thick. For non-cleared tissues, it can stain tissues up to several hundred micrometers thick. Using our unique focused electric field technology, C-Stain focuses the electric field by bending it onto the sample in such a way that C-Stain can force antibodies to pass through deep inside tissues rapidly and efficiently with a minimal amount of antibody while maintaining structural integrities of tissues. Despite its amazing staining performance, C-Stain is very user-friendly and easy to use. First, add the sample buffer and antibody into the sample chamber. Next, place the tissue in the nylon mesh sample holder. Then, insert the sample holder into the chamber. Next, install the sample chamber in the electrophoretic chamber of C-Stain and press the Stain button on the control panel to begin staining. After that, all processes are performed automatically. All you need to do is relax and wait for it to finish. Using the control touch panel is also very intuitive, and all staining parameters, including temperature, time, and voltage, can be easily set or altered. Once all parameters are set, these values are saved and can be recalled for later use. The electrophoretic chamber of C-Stain was uniquely designed to maximize staining efficiency via our focused electric field technology. 2 electrodes were set on each side of the chamber, and the buffer is circulated through the chamber via a pump. The polarity of 2 electrodes alternates periodically, creating forward and backward motion of antibodies to maximize the time a sample is exposed to the antibodies. Another innovative feature of our C-Stain chamber is the ion-conductive films at either side of the chamber. It has high proton conductivity and has excellent thermal and mechanical stability. It allows protons to pass through the chamber while refraining water from flowing into the chamber, such that antibody dilution by osmotic pressure is prohibited, thus achieving rapid and uniform staining of deep tissues with a minimum amount of antibodies. When all procedures are completed, the electric power is automatically cut off and C-Stain sounds a beep. Remove the stained tissue and wash it with PBS. Then, place the tissue in C-Match solution. C-Match is our uniquely formulated refractive index matching solution that makes tissue perfectly transparent for later microscopy. Our other device, called C-Process, is the perfect device for C-Match incubation. Finally, immunostained transparent tissue can be visualized in 3D using a confocal microscope or light sheet fluorescence microscope. C-Stain is the uniquely designed multi-purpose device for rapid and uniform staining of thick 3D biological samples using focused electric field technology. Compared to previous immunostaining devices, C-Stain enables unprecedented rapid and complete staining of thick tissue samples with a minimal amount of antibody while maintaining tissue integrity. C-Stain is also applicable for multiplex antibody staining and can be scalable to 3D volume imaging of clinical samples for diagnostic purposes. C-Stain is an innovative and accelerated immunostaining device brought to you by Technologies. C-Stain helps researchers and clinicians see beyond what they see and see what they have never seen before. Please check out our website for other product lineups according to your needs. Technologies. See beyond the scene.